Okay, now that should be fixed. No sound. Thank you for that. Um, like I said when I was muted, I'm using OBS for the first time here, and the YouTube part looks different. So please bear with me here while I get adjusted. Like I was saying, to answer your question, what's up from Long Island? What are you talking about tonight? Like the title says, I'm going to try to react to a couple videos on YouTube, like mafia-related YouTube videos. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to check out some videos with you guys. So hopefully that's in a little bit. Maybe I'll do some news first while we wait for people. Now, I don't know why I can't see how many live viewers we got. I might have just double added by accident, so if you're in an ad, I apologize. God, this is crazy right now. Okay, maybe this is it right here. Okay, I think this is it. Right here. You still can't hear me. Really? God, this is crazy. Can you hear me now? Comment if you can hear me. Right here. I mean, my mic is on in OBS, so again, comment if. Hey Philip, how's it going? Can you hear me? Comment if you can hear me, Philip. I don't know, I'm having some trouble here with OBS apparently. Kind of just winging it. I'm not really take a crash course. Yes, you can hear? Okay, good. So as the title states, this isn't going to be a super long one tonight. I'll probably be off by like 10. I'm going to try to react to other Mafia videos live. Okay, so we're going to check out some snippets of other videos. Like I said, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. It's going to appear in the top corner area right here. You guys can watch with me. I'm going to react to what's going on. No Nice Tim says I'm good. All right, excellent. Now let's see if I don't screw this up anymore. Let me just one more sec. So how's everybody's days today? How was it? Anything interesting happen or? Okay, monetization is on. Get back into the chat here. Viewer activity. Okay. All right, I think I'm good to just jump in here. So, for the sake of not giving people clout, you know, because clout ain't free around these parts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to this side. And I'm also be like testing the quality, see how much if the quality is different in OBS or not. Again, guys, please bear with me here. Okay, there it is. There's the... Just trying to see how many live viewers I got. Now, if I do this, what happens? Nope, not the calculator. Do that, and I do that, what happens? Okay. Alright, so we're going to be checking out some videos today. I say we just jump right into it. Just minimize this. God, this is taking forever to set up, huh? Okay, let me... Let's try this now. Boom. Look at that. Bringing the stream into the 21st century. So then I should be able to, you should be able to see that, right? You see the screen changing? Looks like we got 5 people in here. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a quicker one today. We're going to watch some vids together. Give my thoughts on them. Everyone say hello in the chat. You guys do see my other screen, right? I wonder if you guys would be able to hear. If you guys will be able to hear the video. Nope. Okay. You guys should be able. Let me just play a video here. I'm gonna try to like hide in between because cloud isn't free, but. Hello, everybody. All right, I guess I'm gonna just like play a short clip of something. If you guys could like tell me if you hear the clip, that'd be appreciated. Yeah, this looks like a little interesting video here. New York Mafia families today. If it wants to load. Got some ads in here. Let me know if you guys can hear the video.
It's the 1920s and the Italian Mafia, long since just being outlaws in Sicily, controlling the lucrative citrus business and stabbing politicians in train tunnels, have taken over the underworld in the USA. But there's a problem. Who controls operations in this country of opportunity? Giuseppe Joe the Boss Massaria thought it was him, but as a rivalry heated up, he was taken out by none other than Charles Lucky Luciano, his not-so-faithful lieutenant. The two of them were playing cards when Luciano needed a pee break, only for his gunman to walk into the restaurant and shoot the boss to ribbons.
Okay.
So, who's the boss now?
Wait.
Well, it's agreed that 5 families
Why
from
do I
New
feel
York City
like...
will take control, each with its own boss. What follows is death.
Why do I feel like the chat is like so delayed? Maybe I can monitor on my phone, maybe? Maybe that'll be a little better. But there should be a way to look at the chat in OBS, you know? Manage, no. Settings. Stream. It is just unbelievably delayed for some reason. I don't know why. Turn it up. Turn what up? The video?
decades of blood on the streets.
Look at that.
But where are they now, those 5 families? Did they bow out, or are they still pulling the strings of organized crime, but perhaps with less emphasis on wholesale murder? All will be revealed. Number 5, the Genovese crime family. This was actually called the Luciano
I'm so focused on my
since the boss.
stream settings, I completely just forgot.
The 1920s and the
this was
Italian
about.
mafia, long since just being outlaws in Sicily, controlling the lucrative citrus business and stabbing politicians in train tunnels, have taken over the underworld in the USA. But there's a problem. Who
Let me know if that's better,
operations
Mark.
in this country of opportunity?
I think that's a little better. I
Giuseppe
turned it up a
Joe
little
the
bit.
Boss Massaria thought it was him. But as a rivalry heated up, he was taken out by none other than Charles Lucky Luciano, his not-so-faithful lieutenant. The two of them were playing cards when Luciano needed a pee break, only for his gunman to walk into
For the record, this is fair use, okay?
So, who's
For
the boss
critique,
now? Well,
news,
it's agreed that
and
5 families from
comment.
New York City will take control, each with its own boss.
Can't copyright
What
me.
follows is decades of blood on the streets. But where are they now, those 5 families? Did they bow out, or are they still pulling the strings of organized crime, but perhaps with less emphasis on wholesale murder? All will be revealed. Number 5, the Genovese crime family. This was actually called the Luciano crime family, since the boss, when it began, was of course the man who we were just talking about. He moved to the States with
Mike, how's it going?
when he was 8, having seen with his own eyes how much bloodshed there is in his native Sicily. By the time he was a teenager, he was already a crook. He set up the commission after Salvatore Maranzano, the so-called boss of bosses, was stabbed and shot. Luciano didn't want the title, so he formed a kind of democracy. He also helped set up the multi-mob outfit, the National Crime Syndicate. Okay, so that was the beginning of this family. How are the Genovese crew doing these days?
Yo, if you guys could, who would you rather sit down with, okay, for lunch or dinner or whatever? Would you rather sit down with Lucky or Meyer Lansky? I'm curious to see what your thoughts would be on that. Or somebody else I didn't mention. Good, how you doing? Doing all right, Mike. Like I said, this is my first time streaming on OBS. So the first 5 minutes of this stream was just handling technical difficulties. But hopefully we're going to watch some videos, or clips of some videos. I don't want to watch the whole thing for copyright, but we're going to watch some clips, going to react to them. I don't really like this video, but there are a lot of videos out there that I can react to. So I just typed Mafia in the search browser here. If you scroll down enough, you should see there's a lot of crazy shit going on. Will you ever have your own podcast show? Yeah, that's, if the YouTube blows up, then I could easily pivot to a podcast. So I'm gonna hide my screen because cloud ain't free. Most of these channels are bigger than mine right now. So we have John Panisi was on Business Insider. Former Mafia member rates 10 Mafia scenes in movies and TV. How real is it? Yo, do you consider John Gotti Jr. a rat? Charles, how you doing? Do I consider John Gotti Jr. a rat? Yeah. But he paid his dues with lawyers, though. But I guess technically, right? I don't like that word. And I don't like throwing it out there because I'm a civilian myself, so I have no right throwing that word out there and calling people that word. But I get by the technicalities of the definition, I guess he would be. Let me know what you think on that. No Nice Time would rather sit with Meyer. That's interesting. Mark, I'd sit with the CEO over the accountant. Good point. Good point. So do you guys have any suggestions on what I should react to for videos? That's really what I should be doing. I should be asking you guys. Maybe I should like specify my search more. Right. Let's do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this John Panisi one. A civilian doesn't consider him a rat. A street guy does all day. Yep. That's my point. Yep, we're getting a steady flow of people coming in. How's everybody doing? Charles, rat informant, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he held strong over the trials. Yeah. You guys saw that Gotti movie? Do mobsters ever put hits on journalists who report specifically only about the mafia? Funny you ask that. Mob facts, salute. Yeah, in Italy, they have killed journalists. They have killed journalists in Italy. Maybe I can, let's go to my website, shall we? Because I know I have an article here. No, not in the U.S. Yeah, so. Hold on, I'm getting confused with the comments. Appreciate everybody's comment. As my MacBook struggles to run OBS and stream YouTube at the same time. Mob facts, salute. How's it going? I think this is your first time tuning in. I appreciate it. How's it going? I think he had a weak moment, but when it mattered, he stayed strong. I think that's the best way to put it. Sarah, I think you're a first-time viewer as well. Thanks for viewing. Rudy Giuliani was just found dead in his home. Authorities are calling it a suicide. That's not true. I saw that a couple days ago. That's not true. Right? No, what are you talking about, Sarah? Trying to trick me on my own live stream? You're not slick. Which one? First or second Gotti movie? The one with Travolta. That new Gotti movie was horrible. HBO Gotti was fantastic. Yeah, I'm talking about the Travolta one. Personally, like I said, hot take. I thought it was all right. It's bearable for me. I like Travolta. Yeah. Question mark says, "Damn. Well, good thing you are safe and good." Yeah. Well, who am I, right? And here's the thing. When they attack a reporter, it's because they are doing unnecessary slander or insults or whatnot, or they think they're interfering, right? I stay neutral. All I do is report. All I do is I say what's happening. I don't like opinionate or create opinions about people in my articles. I just report what's going on, and they respect you that you do your job. Right? It's like that whole thing with the police, right? They respected the police when they did their job right. But when you get into like framing people for stuff they didn't do, then that's when they start to have a problem. Mob facts, good, I've tuned in, just never caught a live. This is my third live stream. I'm really starting to get into lives. I think it's fun. I like interacting live with viewers. What was I doing? I was going to go to... I'm going to surf my website here. Yeah, the Travolta Gotti movie was garbage. Mob Facts couldn't stand the Travolta movie. They will not attack a reporter. At least not here, no. Travolta tried way too hard to beat Gotti. Yeah, I think you're right. He had like the he did the lower lip, right? He like his I remember in the trailer, like he was in the courthouse and he was trying so hard. He like puckered his lips and he was like, it was hilarious, dude. All right, maybe I take that back. Yeah, the Travolta Gotti was garbage. They will not attack a reporter. Not nowadays. It's part of the game. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see if I can pull up an article here. It was a Kimura guy, I believe. Somewhat famous reporter. Yep, reporter threatened by Kimura. Okay, let's boom, look at that. All right, so this was posted March 12th on aboutthemafia.com, which is my website. So okay, get that back up. All right, so here, reporter threatened by the Kimura, right? And now I can read this. This is my article. Okay. So it's a war for control of anything illegal within the Polizio area. It was less 48 hours since reporter Gennaro del Giudice, I think it's pronounced, right? Giudice, reported in the Cronaca Flegrea newspaper about a drug dealer's car being riddled with bullets, but still last week the sound of gunfire rang out again in the 600 accommodations area of Monte Ruscello. Oh boy, this is going to be tough on pronunciation. It's definitely easier to spell it out than sound it out, that's for sure. Eight hooded gunmen entered a bar shooting, sending Patreons fleeing and destroying the establishment. So they destroyed the establishment on the way out. That's just how it happened. This was a warning from the Kimura to the Longobardi Beneduce clan. Beneduce. Well, I gotta remember that. The CH sound is two C's in Italian. All right, where do we start talking about? Here he is, Gennaro del Giudice, who's been threatened by the Kimura, looking dapper as ever. Look, he's got a little Pinot Grigio in the glass. He's got the spiked up hair. We got the turtleneck blazer classic. I mean, this guy looks like he's in the mob himself. Looks like he's doing a little undercover reporting. Now it seems an associate of the Kimura who has since been arrested is extremely unhappy with his reporting and has threatened him. See, here. Unhappy with his reporting. Okay, that's like the main reason why they'd come after you, right? False claims. Not even really false claims. Claims that would harm the organization or the reputation of the person. So like slander and like defamation, that's when you get in trouble, especially over there on the other side. Mafia Group has targeted this newspaper before because of its articles and investigations. Following his arrest, the Kimura associate said, "I'm watching what you're writing. You make me look like an idiot. We will keep you under control. You will be punished." Isn't that insane? Imagine going to journalist school, and then like this is what you end up. That's scary stuff, man. I'm watching what you're writing. You make me look like an idiot, right? Like I was saying before, you have to do something to piss them off, right? We will keep you we will keep you under control. Not we're gonna try to keep you under control. We will keep you under control. We will do it. You will be punished. Italy's journalists union said it is unacceptable that the safety of those who do their job by telling the truth are put at risk this way. The union's solidarity goes out to Del Giudice, we are going to be at his side every step of the way in front of the Italian authorities. So, God, that is just nuts. Isn't that nuts? Okay, we'll catch him on comments here. Saviano. Oh, nope. You hear about the mafia once a year in the USA. Yeah. Yeah, well, they're very low-key. Not doing hits anymore. Not doing a lot of murders, but they're definitely still there. Yo, what's your take on the Stevie Cray Madonna case? You think they're going to get relief off that sentence? So that whole thing was based on the comments of John Panisi, right? Was making on NBA, or part of it. It wasn't the whole thing. It was part of it, right? And I asked him to comment on the situation because I've interviewed John Panisi before on this show, and he didn't want to comment, which is fine. I respect that, but yeah. So I think stuff that was said to be true in the trial before. Other current YouTube influencers, you could say, stated them to be false. And now the lawyers are seeing this, the lawyers of Madonna, Stevie Cray, and they're saying, well, these people are saying they were false and they were witnesses, right? So, or something along those lines. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not, on that case firsthand, but that's the gist of what's going on. Saviano. Yep. He was the one who did the Gomorrah show. I don't think there was enough evidence to convict Cray, Maddie, Londonio, and Caldwell. Charles. Yeah, not enough for Cray. Nothing linking besides he's the underboss, right? That's that Rico. That Rico just does absolute numbers. Maddie either. Oh, I lost my comment. If Steve and Maddie got off, I'd hope Chris and Ted stay strong. The police definitely will frame guys. I've looked into the Sonny Franzese case, and everything points to him being framed. Yeah, well, he got something absurd. He got 50 years for bank robbery, right? Charles Wolf, Gangland column today. It'll be interesting to see how much time Joe Amato gets. Yeah, that's another crazy one. I mean, that's the difference, right? The United States is such small-time stuff, right? In Italy and in these other countries like Russia, they're making worldwide moves, right? They got a whole channel of, whatever the product is, right? You probably imagine what I'm talking about. Whatever the product is, they have worldwide channels that connect to all different countries and everybody gets along because this group controls this part of the operation, this group controls the other part of the operation, this group has the pipeline and the route. So that's why they get along together. They're making bigger moves, right? They don't care about, busting down the local corner restaurant, right? And that relating to the comment, the people in Italy won't do what Joe Amato, what he did. Yeah, none of that. No slander, humiliating people. But it has to be covered or we won't be able to see what's going on. The Meldish case raised red flags as soon as they started reporting on it. I don't think it was just Panisi. It wasn't. I forget the other name, but Panisi was part of it. And I only remember that because I asked him for a comment. And I was going to do an article on it. To me, the smoking gun with the franchise case was when it was alleged that his house never had a wiretap in the 1960s. Cut to 30-plus years later, there was a wire in the house for a year straight. That's interesting. Well, that's conflicting, isn't it? Marino, why doesn't the Prime Minister of Italy or higher politicians officials do something about the Sicilian Mafia since the mob is still now more active? By the way, I don't how the police works in it. Well, the problem is that those politicians are part of it. That's the problem. Right? Yeah, that does seem like an obvious solution. All right, where's the police? Where is the politicians? Specifically the politicians, some of them, not all of them, some of them, They're part of it, man. They got them in their pockets. That's the problem. Mob facts. The alleged motive, nothing made sense. Yes, they have close ties to politics in Italy. Organized crime is always tied to politicians and the authorities. Pasqua, Evangelista, maybe others. That's how it was in the 1950s and 60s. They really had global reach. It's like they went backwards. They did go backwards. They did. They got no like solid recruits. None. And by solid, I mean like somewhat intelligent, right? And that's not an insult, right? It's like, look at what they're doing. Like, I don't know how many, I talk about this like every live, but look what they're doing with the technology and the Twitter and the Instagram, this and that, right? When's it gonna end? Panisi knew nothing about the Meldish murder. It was only hearsay. Mob Fireside Chat. I think this is your first time tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to, you want a live show that actually, stays on topic with Mafia stuff. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would definitely appreciate it. It'd be a big support. The informant that was the main reason Cray and the others are behind bars is Frank Pasqua III, and what was brought before the grand jury before the indictment. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, I read a lot of articles every day, so I have a hard time retaining information. But Panisi is a good guy. I had him on the show. He was great for a first guest. He made it very easy for me for my first interview. We had a nice conversation. Panisi's sole purpose in that trial was to provide the structure of the organization. Yes, I wrote a book on the Cray case. Interesting. All right, well, maybe we'll find another video here. See what's going on. Anything I should react to, guys? Any recommendations of videos? Maybe I should react to a nice like Sammy the Bull. Want some Mafia videos? I recommend Kay's cooking spaghetti. It at least should be a crime. Alright, let's do this. Sammy the Bull. I'm going to type in Sammy the Bull. See what we get. Did he post a new video since last time I checked? His subscribers are going through the roof. He never said that in the trial. He said he only heard about it but did not have the first-hand knowledge. Capisi talked about that as well when the trial was happening in one of his Gangland columns. I'm actually not subscribed to him. Alright, yeah, so his last video was a week ago, Sammy. Did you guys see his Peruta video? The ice cream tarts? I gotta show you this, guys. This is hilarious. This part is absolutely hilarious to this video. I gotta share it real quick.
Puerto Rico.
Let me just put this back on. Boom. And boom. Okay. That's some Ty Lopez. This guy's still around, huh?
Enchantment. Got the treadmill desk.
Sorry, my laptop just cannot handle this.
Go right out here, sir.
I think this is literally the part.
Telling them I want permission to kill Huck because he ate.
Yeah. This is my favorite moment in any of his videos.
Oh yeah, what happened? Yeah. So I come flying down. Huck is one of my guys in my clip.
I'll turn it up.
So I grab Peruta. What happened, bro? You can't kill Huck. He's one of us. What happened? What did he do? He ate the fucking ice cream tart, Sammy.
He ate the fucking ice cream tart, Sammy.
I felt like a complete jerk off. You gotta let me kill him.
Let's run it back.
So I grabbed food. What happened, bro? You can't kill Huck. He's one of us. What happened? What did he do? He ate the fucking ice cream tart, Sammy. I promoted this with my wife, my kids. I felt like a complete jerk off.
Then the one he kicks the door in. Right, he was a professional lockpicker.
I think if he would hit me back, he would probably shot him. So that's proved. He's funny.
I think this is it.
To be the shooter in the diamond. We changed
Hey,
our mind.
T Dizzle, thanks for the kind words. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already.
So when I told him, Prudy, you're going to go into the bathroom. There'll be a shotgun in there. We'll have it planted. You'll go in, you'll take the shotgun. Tommy, Pilati, and Paul sit right near the bathroom. When you come out, put a mask on. You'll come out with that shotgun and blow them away. Okay, Sammy. Good. You're okay. Of course I'm okay. But do I have to just go straight into the bathroom and come out and kill them?
Oh, this isn't even it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'm sure you guys saw that one. Sam is like he's got the most popular show. Yep, that's a good one. Charles, well, believe me, I'm quite aware of the Cray trial, backward and forwards. I wrote guilt for the guiltless. T Dizzle, you guys all do great work on your channels. Mob Facts, Fireside, and About the Mafia are all A+. Appreciate you again. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Be a big help. Question mark. Is there any updates about the whole Colombo crime family takedown case? Any updates, Marino? Please report it, because I would like to know if Vinny Unions will flip, since he will get a huge sentence. You know what? Just a poll. Watch this. You ready? Let's ask the crowd. Vinny. I want to get your thoughts on it. Try that. That should pop up. Right? I see a poll. There it is. Check that out. How's that look? Personally, I think he's screwed. Will he flip? Personally, I don't know. Maybe we'll get surprised. No. How can I see this poll better? There you go. Edit. Okay. 67% of you say yes. 33% say no. Yes, there's a poll at the top. Thank you, Mob. Mob Fireside. Yeah, it's my first time with OBS. My laptop is struggling to run OBS and do the joint YouTube video watching at the same time. But I do want to let you guys know that I'm talking with somebody. Hopefully we'll do a collaboration real soon. I don't want to say who it is yet. But he got back to me today. I think it'd be a great collab. I think our channels, you could say, will blend well together. So be on the lookout for that by subscribing as well. Okay, so I think this is Okay, so those are the final results at this time. I don't think so either. He's old school. Not that means anything these days. I think the lawyer is going to get him a couple years and he'll eat it. Yeah, I think we have to. I think before we make a decision, we have to see what he gets, right? Because that's going to be tell all how many years he gets, right? Where can I buy that poster that you have in the background behind you, Marino? You're talking about my Gamora poster? Let's see. I think I got it off like an Etsy or something. Yeah, if you just Google Gamora poster, like just how it's spelled back here, right? There's a ton of cool ones. Just type Gamora poster, go to shopping on Google. And there's a lot of cool ones. There's one from Displate. There's an Immortal one. I like this one. I mean, I would get all these, man. There's one of Patrizia, if you like Patrizia, and Chanel. So, whole lot of places. You know, and that show really hasn't picked up steam in the United States yet. So I'm looking at posters now. Some of these are really good. Some of them are like hand drawn. This guy photoshopped him sitting next to Scarface when he's at the. Let me show you. Yeah, this is an Etsy product. Look at this. You guys buy that? Thoughts? kind of out of place and not related at all, but what are the thoughts on this poster? It's kind of a crazy concept. Yeah, here it is. You got the full screen of it here. I like it. I mean, they're completely unrelated, but they look like they could be brothers a little bit. If Al Pacino had a little bit more of a haircut, you know what? Does Gennaro look like his? I forget what his partner is in this movie. He kind of looks like him, just a little bit. If he had a full beard. But nope, not for me. But hey guys, like I said, I have a collaboration coming up, hopefully. Should be exciting. Manly. Yeah, that's right. Who should my next interview guest be? I'm trying to like work my way up. I'm working on like crazy stuff for like my production quality here. So I think you guys will be really excited. It's going to blow your minds. Like one day my stream's just be like this, and then the next day my stream's just going to be like incredible quality. That should be soon. What has Skinny Joey been up to? Please update me. Is he locked or still active boss in that life? I really haven't been paying attention to Philadelphia Crime Family. So he's out. He's out of prison. He was hunkered down in Florida for a little bit because he couldn't associate in Philadelphia for a few months after, but now that expired, so he's back in Philly. at this time, and they're watching him closely. They're watching him very closely. But I'm sure, you know, it's hard to kick old habits like that. So I'm sure he's got something cooking. He tried to get something going down in Florida. He was like trying to network, but I don't think anything came to fruition. But now he's back up in Philly. I do think he's still the active boss. Used to be, I think, George Borghese when he was away. Now Joey's back, so I think he took the position back, and Borghese kind of slid down a peg. So what's going on with Michael Franzese here? He posted a little bit of a political video today. Joe Rogan blasts Sanjay Gupta over CNN lies. What are your thoughts on this? Right? I mean, it is his personal channel. He can talk about whatever he wants, but he's another one that's getting political. Same with the Bull had that video about Facebook. He's like, "What happened to Facebook? You're looking at Facebook. I'm Facebook now." So that was a funny video to watch. He needs to just sit back and collect the money that his friends kick up. I think he will do that for some time. But I think out of boredom, he's gonna get a little risky. Maybe we'll start a podcast show. That'd be something. Let's see who's live. Chatting with Stacks is live. Mob Rats Exposed was just live for almost 3 hours. Crazy. Lee Cole just read John Gotti Jr.'s 302s. Bobby Luisi was live today. Bobby Luisi's a nice guy. He was my most recent podcast guest. And I really enjoyed having him on. Brooklyn guy Vinny Bracco made a video a little bit a while ago. Okay, because in like 2015 or 16, I remember seeing Skinny Joey in a picture with rapper Meek Mill on social media. Yeah, I really haven't been paying attention to Skinny Joey. He's been quiet. Yeah, and that was with Meek Mill. And Meek Mill was in his glory, man. He was loving it that the gangster was coming to watch his show. Joey likes rap music. Haven't watched it yet. I think Franzese is getting political because he is going to have a political book come out. T. Dizzle thinks Franzese should stay out of politics. Oh, chatting with Stacks. Welcome. How you doing, man? Everybody check out Chatting with Stacks. He was another interview guest of mine. My second one. Talked about some unique topics in prison, all that. Just give him a quick look when you get an opportunity to do so. Tony Pizza was driving around the old neighborhood today. He had some lunch today. Living his life. It's been quiet, man. It's been quiet on Mafia YouTube. Yeah, you should. The show tonight was pre-recorded. Masked inmate tells stories about life inside prison. What else is going on here? Tom Lavecchia was on Lee Cole yesterday. Provide some insight. Tom runs like a little, not a little. He runs New Theory magazine. It looks like he's got a solid little business going on over there. So kudos to him. Any more videos I should check out, guys? I kind of just like jumped on here with no plan whatsoever, because to be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get by like setting up OBS. I didn't even expect like this to work, so I'm kind of just winging it like always today. So, yeah, I'm definitely trying to collaborate, grow the stream a little bit. Like I said, the production, you're in the next coming weeks, you're going to see a dramatic increase in production quality from the show. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said. Now, how long have I been live for? Like, this is a whole. I have like a whole little new setup here. All right, here, 54 minutes. Okay, we'll wrap it up in a little bit. I have an insane mystery guest tomorrow night, 7 p.m. live. Finally set the record straight about all this mob tube, I assume, stuff. Interesting. I'll be on the lookout for that. See what that's all about. Question mark. Yeah, I saw that Francis video. I do agree with him that CNN always picks sides. And that's why I don't watch or trust them, even though I'm really into politics. But CNN should be removed from the public. Yeah, well, CNN's not my favorite too. You know, just how it is. It's just hard to trust, man. Hard to trust anything out there. Both sides lie in their own ways. Chatting with Stacks. I want to have you on the show too. Stacks, absolutely. Just hit me up. You got my contact info. More than happy to come on. Oh, breaking news today. You guys see the David Chase? They're negotiating a prequel series to Sopranos now, after The Many Saints of Newark. What are our thoughts on that? You think he'd perform better in a in a series environment rather than a movie? Personally, I haven't seen the movie yet. I really gotta watch it soon. Like, it's getting crazy, right? I gotta watch it soon. I think a show. I think Chase would be better in a show. Right? That's what he knows. That's what he does. I think it'd be easier to like bridge the gap between the show and the prequel show. So I think. All news channels are one-sided. They are owned by someone donating to a political party. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. I mean, it's like we really don't have like one. What's one like neutral platform? Right? He better perform better. Don't waste your time watching the movie. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to watch it anyway. Just to kind of like have something to talk about. But I'm going to be watching eventually. The 45th president, Donald J. Trump, announced that he will have his own social media platform out in 2022 soon called Truth. Yeah, I saw that. It's called Truth Social. Not to get too much into the politics. But interesting to see how that pans out. I just read the headline. I didn't read any articles, so I don't know anything about that to comment. T. Dizzle, it will be hard for him to top The Sopranos. Yeah, that's like the main concern. Oh, there's something about it, man. All right, I think this is what makes a TV. I think this is a big part making a TV show or movie popular, right? Use not that common actors. I think that's a big part in making a show successful. Because viewers go into the show with unbiased opinions about the actors and whatnot, right? Do you think everybody was happy going into the new Gotti movie with John Travolta playing the main part? Like, you already have, when you go into a movie like that, you already have a preconceived notion. Right? I think there's just something different about having unknown actors star in your movie I think that's a ingredient for success. Let me know what you guys think on that. It will be hard for him to top The Sopranos. LOL, just what this country needs. It's not a mob movie, really. It doesn't tell us much about life before The Sopranos. That's unfortunate. That's hopefully that's obviously I believe you, but I hope that's not true, because I feel like that's kind of like the purpose of the movie. No, that's what it should be about. That's what made The Sopranos work. Exactly. That's where that idea stemmed from for me. Right? I mean, you had Lorraine Bracco, who was big-ish, right? She was a supporting actress. Yeah, Catherine Narducci, she was kind of big too. Those are supporting, right? I think that's how you got to do it. I think you got to put, if you want your A-list actors, put them in support roles to bring people to the movie, but you still have like that unbiased opinion going in, because the star main cast are unknown, and you formulate their opinion based on the events of the show, and then the writing does that for you. So if the writing's good, you're gonna mold a good opinion about that actor, and I think that's what makes a show great, or one of the characteristics of a great show. And that's evident in Gomorrah too. This show, nobody knows anybody in this, especially in this country. Like you said, you mold your ideas and your opinions based on the writing of the show and the events of the show, and there's like nothing that happened prior to your knowledge that would affect like your opinions, right? So, all right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I wanted this to be a quicker stream, but it kind of leaked out towards 10:30. I got an early morning tomorrow, so I gotta get to bed. But no, watch a couple videos today. Didn't really go as I pleased. But that's all right. You guys stuck through with me. I appreciate you guys sticking through my technical difficulties. I'll get better at this OBS. For a young kid, you think I'd be better at this technology, but I'm really not. But make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream. I got to remember to say this stuff, because apparently it makes a big difference if I don't say this stuff. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I'm going to try to bring guests on. I got that big collaboration coming up that you guys are going to see soon. Huge increase in production quality. That's going to make it very, very entertaining to watch this show. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. I have nothing against unknown actors, but if they are leads in the mob movies or mob shows and become hits, they will receive more acting roles for other movies or shows. Another reason why to do a movie like that. Like, I would never, as much as I love Pacino, if I could get any actor to be the main guy in my mob movie, I would not pick like a Pacino or a De Niro. I wouldn't. For a supporting role, maybe for a role that has a few scenes, maybe like the Don, who's like not really on the street, just kind of like obsolete. I think that would be, the best route for someone to make a movie. So those are my thoughts. Again, look forward to more streams. Yep, there will be more streams. Like I said, production quality is going to blow your mind in a little bit. I'm working on stuff. You guys will be very happy about it. All right. So everyone, have a good night. Mob facts. Mob movies are done. They cannot make another great mob flick ever. I guess time will tell. All right, guys. On that note, everyone have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.